I remember Brother Brandon saying this about the peace agreement between Iran and the US.
When does Trump ever announce his plan to the public and then follow through with it? But everybody's like, well, you know, we had a ceasefire agreement. So President Trump is out there telling you when he's going to do what he's going to do, and you believe it. I'm trying to tell you what I see coming.
We'll actually get back to that clip. Well, in developing news, we now have something that's really disturbing.
For your time. Look, this fragile ceasefire is in place between the US and Iran, but Iran appears to have closed the Strait of Hormuz again, claiming that Israel breached the ceasefire by striking Lebanon. Of course, Israel and the White House say that Lebanon is not included in the ceasefire.
Now, that said, the Israelis, as I understand it, again, I'm supposed to get a fuller report when I get on the plane, have actually offered to be, frankly, to check themselves a little bit in Lebanon because they want to make sure that our negotiation is successful. Fundamentally, we're on the right track. We got a lot more to do. We got a lot more that the Iranians are going to have to accept as part of this negotiation, but I think we've got a strong hand and we're going to play it well.
Ceasefire with Iran already appears to be straining less than 24 hours after US President Donald Trump apparently agreed to postpone more strikes on the country. In the aftermath of the ceasefire being announced, Israel launched its largest bombardment of Lebanon yet, striking more than 100 targets in 10 minutes and killing at least 252 people, according to Lebanon's civil defense. In response, Iran once again closed the Strait of Hormuz, saying it will attack any ship traveling in the waterway without permission.
What do you make of this? It's been just over 24 hours and it seems like a bit of a mess. How's the ceasefire going to go?
Look, I think you laid into this very well. This is very tenuous at best. I think the next few hours are going to be important because I think what we need to do is get to this weekend. We've got to keep everybody together so that the cooler heads can meet over the weekend and try to figure out a lasting ceasefire, what that construct looks like. But right now, this piece of Lebanon is definitely the sticky wicket in this. Whether it's included, whether it's not, Israel never actually agreed to this whole ceasefire thing. That's why I really think that we've got to get, the next 72 hours are critical to get to the negotiating table. But President Trump, when it comes to this strait, if these guys keep screwing around with whether it's open or closed, whether there's going to be a toll to seek safe passage through there, they're going to get his ire up. And we've all seen this. I mean, at some point, he'll lose his cool again and say, forget it, the deal's off, we're going to continue to bomb. That's not a good thing for Iran. It's not a good thing for the world. So I would just, look, Iran's not looking for me to give it advice, but I think that they got to this place because the new leader, the new ayatollah there realized that this was in the best interest. And frankly, I think the one thing that not a lot of people are talking about is the influence of China on Iran. They are, in my estimation, the real power behind why Iran is reacting to at least want to see a ceasefire put in place. So to me, the key thing is, can this thing hold together for 72 more hours so that people can sit down and figure out face to face all these little pieces that are really tenuous?
But what's your insight about who is really influencing the president right now? I mean, who is he listening to, particularly in his administration?
Well, I think those three are particularly powerful. And then obviously Marco Rubio, who is dual-hatted as both Secretary of State and National Security Advisor.
This thing that has to do with who's influencing President Trump. I remember Prophet Sadhu came out and said that we need to pray, concerning those people who surround him and who influence his decisions.
So first point of prayer. Pray that wicked leaders around your president will be removed.
So I actually don't know whether he was referring to Marco Rubio and the like, but the Jared Kushner character, I've never for once been in support or liked him.
What did the Holy Spirit say? Israel, pay attention to Israel. Israel will strike. It won't. I didn't see America. I said Israel will blow up all their oil wells in the days ahead. Israel will do this. And anti-Semitism will rise up all over the world. What I see coming, the next phase is to eliminate Iran's ability for economic growth. Do you remember this? I didn't say America will do it. I said Israel will act alone, and anti-Semitism will be up at an all-time high against the Jews in the days ahead. And it will be so bad that the Jews will flee and come back to Israel. All these things are happening.
And concerning what the United States of America is supposed to expect.
I saw attacks on our oil refineries and our oil facilities all over America. And I could see, I know it was symbolic. I could see they looked like Muslim men that were like ISIS sympathizers and things like that were going and scoping out, casing our oil facilities and gas plants. But that's what I saw.
Oh, this thing, he's been saying it for years. I believe 2024, 2025, he talked about this.
The Lord spoke to me and he said to me, saw that man's face. And they said, we have not forgotten his assassination. And they were coming against America, especially Trump, because of a retaliation for what's happened to him in Iran. And I saw, this was a government. I saw 1,000 men, 1,000 men that came through tunnels underground, dark tunnels, drug trafficking tunnels, paid major money. This is a hundreds of $1 million operation that has been going on in the last administration, coming over the border for over the last 4 years of gathering of supplies, and they are here. I saw darkness in 10 major cities. Listen to me. I saw 10 major cities. And the why I call them 10 major cities is because 1,000 men divided into 10 was 100. And the Lord showed me 100 people per group of attacks, like I told you, coming out of the ground like ants. The Lord said this is not terrorist per se. This is an act of war per se. Do you understand? This is a government of another country coming against America, making it look like it's terrorist. So you will see in the days ahead a great shaking still to come, because of past administrations not doing their job securing the border. I told you, as we were praying into it last night and praying over the strait, praying over what I told you I saw, I want to tell you this. I support President Trump. I pray for him. I pray for him to have wisdom. I know he's doing the best he knows how to do. FBI warns Iranian hackers may be targeting critical U.S. water and energy systems. What'd I tell you? Strategic commands to deliver the greatest blow. That's the word you need to focus on. To deliver the greatest blow. You don't just hit somebody, you want to make sure you're going to knock them out. You don't want to fight, you want to knock them out. And I say strategic. Why have we not seen any of the cells activated yet? I hear the word strategic, precise blows to knock them out. It was, I saw men that were Arab trying to do something to the water, our water plants. You remember this? Targeting, I said water. Remember, I saw water facilities. I said, you better pray over your water facilities and energy. What is it? I said, electric grids. The Lord told us electric grids. The 1,000+ men that are here, that are like trained Navy SEALs. Why have they not done anything yet? I'm wondering. Why have we not seen anything? I believe the power of prayer holds back a lot of stuff. But the Lord said they will not strike just to inflict a wound. They will go after the jugular. They want to take you down forever. Why? Because you're not the main target, Israel is. But you are in the way, America.
And if you join what Brother Brandon is saying with what the Ghanaian prophet has been saying, I don't know. You tell me what you think.
I told you this thing last year.
Exactly.
This bombing will start. They'll take out the military leader. Missiles will fly everywhere, all across the Middle East. They'll bomb everybody. Israel will be half gone. All of it, they will tear the country into two. You will have small civilization and the rest will be gone. Airports will be gone. Many places will be gone. Many historical places will even be gone. There are places people try to travel to Israel to go and pray. They will not be there anymore. It's 17 years journey. We have started the journey. We've tripped the catalyst. We're on the highway. Now, once Israel has... The journey has begun in Israel and Iran and everything. This is what I saw. Let me break it down to you in the realm of the spirit as the Lord leads. Now, what is going to happen in time as I saw is that I saw Donald Trump crying. Talking about crying in secret, crying in real life. In this same battle, Donald Trump will be crying. Whilst I saw Donald Trump crying, I saw Arab for Muslims, those Iran people, they declared America from the whole of the Middle East. So when I saw that, I saw Trump was crying, I saw some more too, and then I realized that they were sinking American ships because I saw American flags upside down like this in the middle of the water in the Middle East. I'm watching the ships underground. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the bombs. I'm looking at those ships turned upside down in the heavy aircraft carriers have been bent halfway. They are trying to sink. They are trying to revive it, trying to use helicopters to hold it together and everything. I saw American ships, war machines and everything, returning back, running away from Iran. But they will also kill other people. They will level Iran to a level. Okay. But still, they will run away at the end of the day because the battle became different. This war is World War III activated. There's about 10 countries fighting at the same time. It is just that you do not know yet. It's about to kickstart. The timeline is opened. Now, number one, advancing further as the Lord lives. I saw, say, this ongoing war in the Middle East here, rich people are gathered somewhere in Dubai. They launched the missile. Missile now say gray in color. So, but it's a bit lighter, almost like white spray. The missile no heaty a bomb. So you will hear like a list. So they will be complaining, talking about like these are like millionaires, billionaires, content creators. Like these people were like ish of the ish, and all of them are dead. More than 17 of them. They bombed the whole beach. A whole beach. Bombed the whole beach. Beach where people were there in the afternoon. Boom. Israel have gone. Some of the places we travel to go and pray, gone. Iran leveled to a very strong field. American warships sinking. Aircraft carriers sinking. Big warships are sinking. All those things are happening. Whilst all those things are taking place, foundations in several countries, Qatar, pressure on Qatar, and in several angles. So Dubai, a lot of pressure. They will even divide the whole this thing. No airport to airport. They are more beyond Aka intersection, main road, Dubai road. They are down wine. They will just decimate it. Train no crowd to me for them. So those things are all ongoing. The war does not end in 3 weeks. No. I'm telling you, it's just 17 years war. The way the whole war will end, it will end. It will escalate to the final stage. It's an image. I'll show you. One was our leaders, leaders, major leaders, military leaders. They will capture one of the Middle East Arabian leaders. They will capture one of them. They capture no desert to the next helicopter. Yes, and it will become a banter. America says returning in 24 hours. You see that I don't want to be direct. You see that Saudi Arabia, Dubai, they take one, they capture it. I'm just watching through the future and the pathway. Okay. So what will happen, then I'll tell you. Trump will hold his pattern. Trump there, as for him, it's my man, so I love him a lot. I want him to hold the line. The pressure that I will mount on him, I tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy.
So from what we're hearing, there are a lot of things we really need to be praying about, especially this infiltration in America, praying for Israel and also praying for the people of Iran. So this prophet is saying this thing is going to take up to 17 years. I don't know about that. You do tell me in the comments. I'm really neutral when it comes to these things because I don't want to share my own opinion. All I can just urge you is pray for all the people involved.